Well, the countdown to Thanksgiving Day is winding down. We're just 3 days away from when Americans will gather around the table for their Turkey Day feast. One way travelers are getting to their Thanksgiving destination is by rail. That's where we find CTV's Katerra Jones at the new Carrollton Amtrak Station with more.
That's right. If you're planning to travel by rail this Thanksgiving, well, you are not alone. In fact, Amtrak says last year about 1.2 million people took the train to their Thanksgiving Day destination, and officials anticipate that those numbers this year are going to go up.
Going to New York.
This is Jarvelin Bannerman. He's heading to New York City to spend time with family this Thanksgiving and opted to take an Amtrak train. Amtrak predicts a record-breaking Thanksgiving travel period and has already seen a double-digit growth in early bookings compared to last year. AAA projects 81.2 million people will travel at least 50 miles from home during this holiday beginning tomorrow through December 1st.
Normally take Amtrak because it's a lot more convenient, than driving, because New York is, traffic and, it's a little hectic. So, yeah. Most of the time I take Amtrak.
Reports show that many people are buying train tickets to make it in time for Thanksgiving Day dinner this year. And some of the reasons for this is that it's more affordable to take a train than flying, and rail travel has simply become more popular.
I'm headed towards Petersburg, Virginia, with my sister, and then we're headed towards southeastern part of Virginia with our mom.
Now, if you haven't booked your Amtrak ticket, you definitely want to do that now because prices are going up. For example, if you're heading to New York, maybe you're going to see the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade. A one-way trip to New York will cost you about $190 if you're leaving at 5:17 p.m. from New Carrollton. You'll get to New York about 8:31 p.m. But that is expensive, which is definitely why it's so important that you book your tickets now. You can do that by visiting Amtrak.com, or you can come to the New Carrollton station here and buy it at one of these kiosks. Reporting in New Carrollton, Katerra Jones, CTV News.
All right, Katerra, thanks so much for that report. Now, for more details, visit Amtrak.com. Meanwhile, if you're planning to load up the family vehicle, AAA anticipates that 73 million people will travel by car during the Thanksgiving Day travel period.